Okay, this is just a spray gun, which has got a couple of interesting things about it. First of all, the nozzle here, the trigger rather, has 4 different settings, 0, 1, 2, and 3, and it clicks into position on each, and each one will give more chooch to it. It's leaking because the O-ring on it is bad. I have the water on already. The other thing is the cone here, where the spray is adjustable as well. That wasn't supposed to happen. Alright, there we go. Now it's in. Open this up. That. Full chooch. And there you go. You can dial it down like this. That's actually about as much as it will dial down to a point on this anyway. And as you tighten up, you can get a much finer spray like that. Which is really, we'll try it this way, because the wind is blowing it toward the camera. Again, that fell out. Not supposed to be happening, but when it's old stuff like this, anyway, you kind of get the idea with that. Let me do this, and I'll show you this here, like that. There's 1, 2, and 3. And it also has this little hanger hook on the end over there. What that's worth. Kill that, and we'll go to another one in this series. Okay, so this one here is like a shower head kind of thing, and it's actually got a metal plate in it, and you adjust it just by turning it here. So let's zoom out here, put my switch on, there we go, and you just unscrew it, and there you go. And that way you get just a shower, which is dumping tons. If you look what's coming off my hand, just dumping tons and tons of water, because it's old school. They didn't have government EPA shit in the way. And you can turn it down and get a finer or a little bit less water, and even just do down to that. And you know, if you set this up with the right stuff, you could have it upright as like a sprinkler or something. If I shut it with the electric valve, it just practically goes off completely because it's such an open chooch, letting all the water come right out. Just like that. Shut it, as soon as the valve shuts, it's dead. Just like that. Anyway, I got one more of the blue and orange things. Let me get that one hooked up now. Okay, we're going to hook this one up, but this is actually a little interesting. A couple things I wanted to point out. One, it has this like spearhead on it in the center, and there's also a little hole there and on the other side there to allow water to come out that way. Hole here, here, and here. Same on the other side. It doesn't spin anywhere near as freely as it used to, but still does sort of spin a little bit. And this is also adjustable. If you look here, there's like a gauge almost, and you can turn it. Now obviously if you have them both pointing up, it's not going to spin. It needs the water chooching out to actually allow it to spin like that. So that's why I always left it set kind of on maximum. So let's go hook this one up now. Okay, here we go. Wow, that actually didn't go all the way over here. And again, if you notice in the center, all that mist that comes out like that. Let's shut it. Oh, it actually has decent spin down still. I bet if I put some of that silicone lubricant stuff on it for the pool equipment, it would probably end up spinning even a lot more free, but I'm not going to bother. Kick her on again. And I always loved that mist from the center of it. It was awesome. This has a much bigger spray than any of the other ones so far. It's kind of cool. Let's shut that, and now I'm going to just adjust the things on the gauge a little bit, you know, to see how that affects the spray a bit. Okay, now they're pointing most of the way up. They're maybe on 2 or something like that. Watch how this pattern changes. it goes way up there. That's hitting, like 8, even 10 feet, the highest drops up there. Spins a lot more slowly. Shut it for a second. That is totally awesome. That is awesome. Let's shut that and I'll adjust one like out and the other one up. Yeah, I got one like straight out and one almost straight up. Similar but different. It's getting me right over here. But again, that little mist in the center, just to add, you used to buy a sprinkler years ago. It was something you'd be proud of to have on your lawn, you know, to show. And the mist just added to it, especially when you have the sun coming in like that. So that's that one. Let me just set it one more time. Okay, now it's pointing almost, both are pointing almost all the way straight up. And it just barely spins now. Just barely. What a pattern! Have you ever seen anything like that? With the crisscross streams and all that? That's like totally great. Oh, I forgot all about how much fun this freaking thing was. This was awesome. And it has that sprinkler sound to it, just that spraying water bit. I love that kind. Let's leave this rolling. I'm just going to go and change it back again one more time to how it was almost straight out. I'll put it actually even farther out to the side, so that way it's going to be more broadcast out than up, just so you can see again how fast it goes. They're probably pointed down a little bit. It's kind of cascading down, but you can see how fast it actually will spray. Just like that. Even being 20 some odd, 30 years old, no, not quite 30, but getting on that certainly. Anyway, let's find something else now. This I forgot about also. This is a, it says Uniflex on it, on the back of it. This is a brush and it has like 4 little water jets in it. Kind of also part of the same orange and blue set. And let me just get the switch on here. And this way you can wash stuff down, you know, like that. And you can adjust the water flow here just by turning it. At least that was the original idea, if the plastic weren't decrepit. And that's as far out as that one chooches right there. There's maybe more jets than I remember, I don't know, but there looks to be at least 4 of them. I see definitely 4 different streams, but I think a couple others are joining together. And sort of while we're on the same sort of subject like that, just get rid of that. Take this off here. Still have pressure in that. There we go. Get rid of that. That's strange. Looks like I got like a loose wire or something. This is really weird because every time I kick it on, it works. I shut it off, and it goes off a moment later. Kick it on, it works. Shut it off. It's really weird. I don't know why it's doing that. It's just, it's like almost every time I shake it. Really strange. Maybe the water is conducting it or something. I don't know. Anyway, this I have in the... rather peculiar. Anyway, this I have in the backyard. This is like a flower, what do you call it, a watering can kind of thing. And it has a hose end sprayer. This one is actually a little bit broken. In the center, there's supposed to be like a stop for it. This apparently lost its stop over the years or something like that. I don't know what the deal was. It broke out. But it's got a whole bunch of holes in it and just full chooch into it. So that means because we can only deliver this much water, This spray isn't going to be that good, but anyway, we'll give it a shot. It's playing with me. It knows. It knows. So this is just going to like bottom out on the hose. Yes. It might even spray back at me. I don't know. Oh, there he goes. Not too bad. Very refined. It's almost like silky. I don't know if you can see right in the stream there, with the sun coming in it, like that. It's like little strands, just like that. Doesn't go that high, but again, you're generally going to be using it in this manner to almost flood stuff, really. I mean, like I said, it's pretty much full chooch coming out of the hose there. And this is all I got. Of course, if I were over at Sharky's or something like that, that would have shot clear across the sump over here and knocked the house down across the way. But I beg my pardon. I do want to make another video, I don't know if it'll happen this year or not, showing you what happens if you hook a couple of these up with a lot more pressure. But anyway, that's this one. And I have one of these on the mystery pump in the back that isn't as broken, but does exactly the same thing. So let's move on to something else now.